The so-called AI slop all over the internet these days.
For decades, Hollywood has imagined what might happen if AI went rogue.
Microsoft has added new AI features to its Bing search engine.
OpenAI kickstarted the artificial intelligence arms race with the explosive debut of ChatGPT in late 2022.
Imagine a world where the line between human and machine disappears, where your thoughts are stored in the cloud, where AI doesn't just help you, it is you. Futurist Ray Kurzweil predicted that this future isn't centuries away. It's just 20 years from now. By 2045, he says we'll hit the technological singularity, a moment when artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence and we merge with it.
They're looking very promising. The next few years is going to be remarkable for medicine.
Is this utopia, apocalypse, or just the next step in human evolution? Let's break it down. Who is Ray Kurzweil? Ray Kurzweil is no random sci-fi dreamer. He's not some futurist tossing out guesses from a TED stage. He's an inventor, a best-selling author, a serial entrepreneur, and currently a director of engineering at Google, where he leads projects on machine intelligence. Kurzweil doesn't just theorize the future, he helps build it. Back in the 1970s, he created the first flatbed scanner, tech we now take for granted. Then, he built the first print-to-speech reading machine, giving blind people access to printed words decades before screen readers became common. Later came Kurzweil Music Systems, where he developed one of the earliest synthesizers capable of mimicking real instruments. Stevie Wonder was an early fan. He's also the mind behind The Singularity is Near, a seminal book on artificial intelligence and humanity's nature. It didn't just sell well, it reshaped the conversation around AI. But what sets Kurzweil apart is his predictions. Unlike most futurists, he's been right a lot. He predicted the fall of the Soviet Union, the explosion of the internet, the rise and societal takeover of smartphones. He even forecast the exact timeline for sequencing the human genome. He doesn't claim to be a prophet, he just sees patterns in tech progress that others miss. And now, he's making his boldest claim yet. By 2045, Kurzweil says we'll reach the singularity, a moment when human intelligence merges with machines, when biology and silicon blur, when change itself becomes exponential. To some, that sounds like sci-fi. To Kurzweil, it's just another deadline. And if history's any guide, he's probably right again. What is the technological singularity? The singularity is not just another tech milestone. It's the moment. The point is that when machine intelligence doesn't just match human intelligence, it surpasses it. And not just Einstein-level smart, smarter than all of humanity combined. Then it keeps getting smarter, on its own, at exponential speed. Picture this. AI systems are designing even better AIs, faster, more powerful, and more creative than their predecessors. Neural implants connecting directly to our brains, enhancing memory, processing speed, and even emotion. Your consciousness, your thoughts, your memories, backed up like files on a hard drive. And eventually, the boundary between human and machine blurs so completely that we stop being just human. We become post-human. To Ray Kurzweil, this isn't fantasy. It's inevitable. He believes the singularity will unleash a cascade of breakthroughs, cures for diseases we currently call incurable, technologies we haven't even imagined, the ability to alter biology, reshape matter, and even challenge death itself. It's not just a technological leap, it's a civilizational transformation. Kurzweil puts the date at 2045, a deadline that's creeping closer each year. Before that, we'll see accelerating change, AI co-pilots, robotic doctors, and brain-computer interfaces. But after the singularity, all bets are off. Reality could become programmable, death could become optional, and human consciousness might escape biology altogether. To skeptics, it sounds like science fiction. To believers, it's the next phase of evolution. One thing is certain: if Kurzweil's track record is any indication, we may never think the same way again. Key takeaway number 1. The singularity is based on exponential growth. At the heart of Kurzweil's vision is one powerful idea: exponential growth. It's not just that technology is advancing, it's how it's advancing that matters. Kurzweil's entire argument builds on a foundational principle of computing: Moore's Law. Moore's Law states that computing power doubles roughly every 2 years. That doesn't just mean faster laptops. It means smaller transistors, smarter algorithms, cheaper processing, and more capability, packed into less space. Kurzweil takes this further and calls it the law of accelerating returns. Here's the key: technology doesn't improve in a straight, predictable line. It accelerates, like compounding interest in a bank account. Each breakthrough leads to the next one, faster. Each innovation builds on the last, multiplying, not adding. So what does that mean for us? It means that the 21st century won't bring the equivalent of 100 years of progress, not even close. According to Kurzweil, we're on track for something closer to 20,000 years of progress, compressed into just a few decades. What used to take centuries might soon take years. What took years may happen in days. By 2045, if these trends continue, Kurzweil believes computers could be 1 billion times more powerful than the human brain. Not just faster at math or chess, but capable of thinking, learning, and evolving beyond our comprehension. This isn't a sci-fi timeline. It's a data-driven forecast. And if exponential growth holds true, the singularity isn't far away. It's accelerating toward us faster than we think. Milestones toward the singularity. Kurzweil doesn't just make bold claims, he gives timelines. A step-by-step roadmap from where we are now to where he believes we're headed, the singularity. According to him, it starts in the late 2020s, when AI will pass the Turing test, meaning machines will become indistinguishable from humans in conversation. You won't just chat with a chatbot, you'll talk to something that understands nuance, emotion, humor, maybe even better than most people. By the early 2030s, Kurzweil predicts the rise of brain-computer interfaces. These will move from science labs into the mainstream, allowing humans to control devices with their thoughts, access information instantly, and interact with digital worlds directly through the mind. By the late 2030s, AI won't just match humans in specialized tasks. It will reach general intelligence, thinking, reasoning, and solving problems across all fields as well as, or better than, we can. Then comes 2045, the singularity. AI becomes super intelligent, and we won't just use it, we'll merge with it. Kurzweil envisions neural nanobots, microscopic robots inside your brain, linking your thoughts directly to the cloud. You'll be able to expand your memory, download new skills, and upgrade your mind the way you update your phone. Sounds like sci-fi? Maybe. But according to Kurzweil's projections, it's not centuries away. It's a few decades or less. How will humans merge with AI? When Ray Kurzweil talks about merging with AI, he's not imagining a future where humans are replaced by machines. He's imagining a future where we integrate with them, where artificial intelligence doesn't compete with us, it complements us. Start with Neuralink-style brain implants, devices embedded directly into the brain, enabling thought-controlled interfaces. Want to type an email? Just think it. Learn a language? Download it like an app. Next comes brain-to-cloud communication. Instead of searching Google with your fingers, you'll search the cloud with your thoughts. Need directions, data, or historical context? It'll be there, in your mind, instantly. Then, picture AI companions, not just smart assistants, but entities that respond to your emotions, anticipate your needs, and even help shape your decisions, working with your inner monologue in real time. And beyond the mind, synthetic biology and nanotechnology will reprogram the body itself. Imagine nanobots fixing cells from the inside, curing diseases before symptoms appear, enhancing your immune system, or slowing aging on a molecular level. In Kurzweil's view, the brain becomes a biological API, a natural interface that plugs into faster, smarter, evolving systems. We won't stop being human. We'll just stop being biological. This is the rise of hybrid intelligence, a fusion of flesh and code. And it's not science fiction. It's Kurzweil's vision of what comes next. Key takeaway number 2. This isn't just AI advancing, it's us evolving. Kurzweil's vision isn't a dystopia where robots overthrow humanity. It's not about domination, it's about evolution. He's not saying machines will rise against us. He's saying machines will rise with us, not as rivals, but as partners. In this future, humans aren't left behind. We're lifted up. We'll gain instant access to vast knowledge, not by typing, but by thinking. Need to recall a fact, a formula, or a language? It'll be right there, streamed into your mind. We'll experience lifespan extension, not through guesswork, but through precise biological reprogramming. Aging, in Kurzweil's world, becomes a condition we treat, not a fate we accept. We'll enjoy augmented intelligence, thinking faster, remembering more, and solving problems that today feel impossible. And perhaps most importantly, we'll unlock enhanced creativity, with AI expanding our minds. New forms of art, music, design, and storytelling will emerge, created by human-AI hybrids, not machines alone. Kurzweil's point is simple. We won't lose our humanity, we'll expand it. This isn't about extinction, it's about transcendence. For Kurzweil, the singularity isn't the end of the human story. It's the most exciting chapter we've ever written, together, with the help of the very machines we've created. Not everyone shares Kurzweil's optimism. For every bold prediction he makes, there's a chorus of skeptics raising red flags. And they're not fringe voices. They include some of the most respected thinkers in tech, philosophy, and cognitive science. Critics argue that AI won't scale that fast. Yes, machine learning is powerful, but intelligence isn't just about data and processing speed. It's about context, consciousness, and lived experience. The human brain, they say, isn't just complicated. It's incomprehensibly complex. Replicating or enhancing it isn't a matter of Moore's law. It's a matter of understanding something we still barely grasp. Then there's the tech itself. Neural implants, like those proposed by Neuralink, sound revolutionary. But making them safe, reliable, and widely available is a massive challenge. It could take decades longer than Kurzweil predicts. And even if the tech works, should we use it? Merging humans with AI could bring unforeseen consequences, social, ethical, and psychological. Will it create a new elite class of enhanced humans? Will unenhanced people be left behind? Who controls the data flowing through your brain? Where does your free will end and the algorithm begin? Some fear this future won't be transcendence. It'll be techno-dystopia. To them, the singularity may not be a leap forward. It might be a cliff, and we may already be running toward the edge. Where are we now on Kurzweil's timeline? So how close are we to the singularity? If Kurzweil's roadmap holds, where exactly are we on the path? As of 2025, we're not at the destination yet, but we've clearly left the launch pad. AI systems like ChatGPT and Claude have begun to pass limited versions of the Turing test. They can carry on conversations that are fluid, human-like, and often indistinguishable from real people, at least in short interactions. Meanwhile, Neuralink has begun human trials, implanting brain chips to test real-time neural signal coding. And it's not just theory. Brain-computer interfaces are already helping paralyzed individuals move, communicate, and even walk again. At the same time, AI is branching out beyond language. It's designing drugs faster than pharmaceutical labs. It's writing code, creating visual art, composing music, and perhaps most significantly, it's starting to design other AIs. That's recursion. And recursion is a key ingredient in Kurzweil's exponential formula. We haven't merged with machines. We're not living in the cloud. And superintelligent AI hasn't arrived. But we've crossed an invisible line, from possibility to prototype. These aren't sci-fi concepts anymore. They're happening now. And if progress continues on this curve, Kurzweil's 2045 deadline doesn't look so far-fetched. We're not at the singularity. We've taken the first real steps toward it. Key takeaway number 3. If the singularity happens, society will change forever. Kurzweil isn't just talking about smarter machines. He's talking about a civilization reboot, a transformation so deep, every aspect of society is reshaped. If the singularity arrives, jobs as we know them will vanish, not just factory work, but creative roles, white-collar careers, even decision-making professions. AI and human-AI hybrids will take over tasks once thought to require uniquely human intelligence. Education will become personalized, immersive, and instantaneous. Instead of classrooms and curriculums, knowledge could be streamed directly into your brain. Learning a new skill might take minutes, not years. Healthcare will flip from reactive to proactive and nano-driven. Nanobots could monitor and repair your body in real time, detecting disease before it even starts. Governments may struggle to adapt. Old institutions, slow by design, will face new challenges, managing post-scarcity economies, regulating digital consciousness, and ensuring that enhanced intelligence doesn't deepen inequality. And perhaps most mind-bending of all, consciousness might become portable. Kurzweil predicts that by the 2050s, it may be possible to preserve the brain, upload the mind, and achieve something close to digital immortality. This isn't just science fiction anymore. The technologies that could make it possible already exist in early forms. If the singularity happens, it won't just change the future. It will redefine what it means to be human forever. Ethics, risks, and power. With great power comes potential chaos. The singularity could usher in an era of abundance, longevity, and intelligence beyond imagination. But it could also amplify our worst tendencies, unless we manage it carefully. One of the biggest concerns is AI control. If we create machines that are smarter than us, how do we keep them aligned with human values? Who decides those values? And what happens if the AI decides to rewrite the rules? Then there's wealth inequality. If neural implants, cognitive upgrades, and life extension tech are expensive, who gets access first? Will the rich become super intelligent while the rest of the world is left behind? Privacy takes on an entirely new meaning when your thoughts can be uploaded. Who owns your memories? Can someone hack your mind? Erase it? Rewrite it? Surveillance and manipulation are already concerns in today's digital age. Imagine what happens when devices connect directly to your brain. What if governments, corporations, or rogue actors gain access? And finally, there's the question of identity. If your mind is digital, are you still you? Can you copy a person, clone their consciousness? Where does the soul fit into a backup file? Kurzweil remains deeply optimistic. He believes the benefits will far outweigh the risks. But even he acknowledges, if we rush into this without safeguards, the singularity won't be our salvation. It could be our undoing. What if the singularity doesn't happen by 2045? What if Kurzweil's timeline is too ambitious or just flat out wrong? What if it takes 100 years, not 20? What if AI hits physical or theoretical limits? Walls we can't predict today? What if the human brain proves too complex, too delicate, too chaotic to safely integrate with machines? Or what if society simply says no, rejecting the ethical, cultural, and existential implications of merging with AI? Even then, Kurzweil argues all is not lost. The exponential curve doesn't vanish, it just stretches. Progress might be slower, but the impact will still be massive. Even without full singularity, we'll likely see radical automation of jobs, industries, and entire supply chains. Human-AI collaboration that enhances productivity, creativity, and decision-making. Brain-computer breakthroughs that help restore movement, memory, or cognition in patients. Medical revolutions, from personalized treatment to age-slowing biotech. The future might arrive later than Kurzweil predicts. It might be messier, harder, or take detours we can't foresee. But it will still be extraordinary. Because even if we never reach the singularity as he envisions it, the underlying forces, computation, biotech, AI, and neuroscience are accelerating. And they're already changing what it means to live, to work, to age, to be human. Should we want the singularity? Kurzweil's answer is clear. Yes. For him, the singularity isn't just possible, it's desirable. Why? Because he believes intelligence is the most powerful and precious force in the universe. The more intelligence we have, biological, artificial, or hybrid, the more capable we become of solving our deepest problems. He sees it as the natural next step in human evolution. We've always used tools to extend ourselves. Stone tools, fire, language, printing presses, telescopes, computers. The singularity to Kurzweil is just the ultimate tool. A machine-enhanced mind capable of curing disease, ending poverty, reversing climate change, even defeating death itself. In his view, the benefits are too great to ignore. Why fear progress, he asks, when it could elevate everything? But there's a deeper, more human question that Kurzweil himself acknowledges. When we cross that line, when our brains merge with code, when our thoughts live in the cloud, will we still recognize ourselves? What happens to love, identity, memory, and purpose when the boundaries of the self begin to blur? Is that progress? Is that transcendence? Or is it something else entirely? The singularity could be our greatest achievement, or the moment we become strangers to ourselves. The real question isn't just can we get there, it's should we want to. 2045, just 20 years from now, a world where humans and machines merge, AI becomes smarter than us, and the very definition of life changes. Will Ray Kurzweil be proven right again? Or is the singularity a myth? One thing's certain, the future is coming faster than we think. Subscribe for more mind-bending dives into technology, philosophy, and the future. And tell us in the comments, do you believe in the singularity? And would you merge your mind with AI if it meant never dying?